Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I haven't uploaded in a while. What I'm trying to do is to upload at least once a week because I have started with school now. So I start the process of actually cleaning my hair and cleaning my scalp and looking after the braids about 4 days after I have done the braids. Just once the feeling of pulling has kind of gone down a bit. The lady that does my braids actually doesn't pull my scalp, so normally even on the day after I've done my braids, I can put it in a bun if I'd like to. It's like really not painful, but obviously the sensation is still there. So yes, in this video I'm going to be talking about how I clean my scalp. I'm going to speak about how I clean my hair, not necessarily clean my hair, but how I hydrate my hair underneath the braids. I'm going to speak about the color of my fiber, which extension I used, and basically all the questions that you guys have been asking me in my DMs on Instagram. So yes, please continue watching. Right, so I start with lukewarm water in a plastic bowl. I then add 3 caps of apple cider vinegar. I'm not too fussy about the apple cider vinegar that I use. I just make sure that whichever apple cider vinegar that I do buy, it's unfiltered. So now that's just the apple cider vinegar and the water mixture. What I'm going to do is to add about 15 drops of peppermint oil. I got this specific peppermint oil from Dischem. It was 35 Rand. The rest of them are quite pricey, so I just took the cheapest. Yeah, so I then add 15 drops. You don't necessarily have to add 15. I just added as much as possible because I was doing this mixture for 2 people. So maybe you can go for 7, 10, it doesn't really matter. Right, so I start by sectioning the hair. I just tie about 3 ponies. I do this so the hair can just be easier for me to manage. So as you can see in the video, I am just tying random ponies. My lines aren't straight, but I'm just trying to make it as easy for me to manage as possible. Right, so then I take a cotton pad, I put it into the apple cider vinegar, lukewarm water and peppermint oil mix. I then go into my scalp with the cotton pad. I use a cotton pad because it's just basically super gentle for my scalp. And the apple cider vinegar does as it would normally do when I'm doing an apple cider vinegar rinse. It just cleanses my scalp, cleans my hair and my scalp. And then I added peppermint oil because it helps combat dry scalp and dandruff, which is what we tend to normally have when we have braids into our hair because we don't clean them as we normally would. And then it is also said to promote hair growth actually and to normalize scalp oil production. So that is why I chose to use the peppermint oil. So I basically do this all over my hair, all over my scalp. I go in line by line. I make sure that I've covered every single inch of my scalp. I probably do it more than what I should be. I just enjoy the soothing feeling of the peppermint oil. My scalp doesn't get itchy at all because obviously the synthetic hair does tend to irritate my scalp, and because some people, or we weren't taught basically to clean our scalp when we have braids in. So I do this about every second day. You can do it every day as much as you actually need to. It won't damage anything. And yeah. Right, ladies, do not forget about your hairline. Don't forget about your hairline. So you can do this on your hairline. Afterwards, just massage your hairline in circular motions just a little bit to stimulate blood circulation. That's really also really good for hair growth. Right, and before I forget, the fiber that's on my hair is Expression. You can get Expression from basically any fiber place. I got it from New Look in Belleville. I think there's quite a few New Look branches in and around Cape Town or South Africa, I'm not sure. But like I said, you can get Expression from anywhere. I use the color 27 and white. And I used 2 packets of the 27 and 1 packet of the white. The lady that does my braids gave me a tip to be careful not to buy fake Expression. People sell fake Expression, guys. So the fake one is sealed by a hot knife at the bottom, and the real one you can tell is sealed by a machine. You'll be able to tell the difference. Right, so I'm sectioning my hair again, and in my spray bottle I have some water and I have the leave-in conditioner from my natural. The reason why I mixed my leave-in conditioner with water is because as much as the leave-in conditioner from my natural is a little bit watery, it's still a bit too thick for me to spray it onto my hair to actually hydrate my hair underneath the braids. So in my spray bottle I've got about 60% water and 40% leave-in conditioner from my natural. I love this leave-in conditioner. It's one of my favorites on the market. So I do this basically to just hydrate my hair. So if we think of it as when I would have my normal hair, if I would have my hair out, I spray water on my hair every day. So it's the same principle when I've got braids. I do the water and the leave-in conditioner mix just so my hair can stay hydrated. Right, so once I'm done spraying my braids, I then lay my edges. So now my hair feels a lot cleaner and I can start laying my edges. I use the edge gel from my naturals. Guys, I am not kidding when I say I am not paid to say this, but this is the best edge control I have ever used in my life. I got it, yes, I got it for free, but it is absolutely amazing. My edges stay laid, and I think if you are someone that has really stubborn edges, it still works. However, if you have stubborn edges, you just need to put a silk headscarf after laying your edges. Right, so if you are getting ready for bed like I was in this video, I tie my hair up using an old stocking. I use an old stocking because hair ties are a bit too small, and then I put my hair in a silk bonnet, and I don't put it onto my hairline just because it makes a mark. So this is how I get ready for bed. If you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Good night, guys.